of the Tgi Fun Show. Live from Austin, Texas. Thank you for joining us. My name is Wild Bill, and we have a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk about the latest issues with the coronavirus, the entertainment scene in Austin, the winners, the losers. And speaking of losers, we've got one of our favorite guests queued up here. Welcome to the show, Coronavirus Karen. Make some noise for Coronavirus Karen, if you would. Well, a lot of people don't make noise for Coronavirus Karen. Hi,
Hey, is this thing on? Can you see me?
I can see you and I can hear you, Karen. Hello, how are you? And what are you doing outside? Good Lord.
Oh, it's been a day. Now listen, I heard a big boom on my front porch, and it's been many hours since I left the house, so I didn't know what to expect. So I come out here and look at what I found.
What'd you find, Karen? Oh.
I don't even know what to say. I haven't even looked inside yet. You just stopped me.
That looks,
so anyway, it says X.
Looks like a suspicious package.
It says X again. There better not be another X, or we're in trouble, because that's triple X, and Karen doesn't do that.
No. Well, let's see what's in the package, Karen, if you don't mind risking your life.
All right. Slow down. What is this? What do you call this?
Looks like a crossbow pistol, Karen. I don't know.
What?
Looks like a crossbow pistol, Karen.
There's more in here, and this was kind of hanging on the side. It better not be one ply.
Whoa, that's toilet paper. Wait a minute. That looks suspiciously like some goods from Mr. X from last week. Do you suppose, and the X on the bag, do you suppose you have a secret admirer in Mr. X?
Well, is it double X, triple X, or what? I don't know. It better be double ply. That's all I gotta say.
What if it is? Are you attracted to double ply?
Well, I don't know what this velvet baggie is, but yeah, I'm attracted to double ply. There's some hard things in here.
Shall we look in the velvet bag?
It's, what do you call that? I don't know.
Not what I was expecting. Put that away, Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Coronavirus Karen.
I'm watching
you. Man, I cannot believe that she picked up that bag. That just does not seem like a good idea to me. And she's usually a sensical, tragical beauty with all her ducks more or less in a row. I'm kind of surprised to see that. Oh, well. Coronavirus Karen, what a treat to have her every week on the show. We are talking about moving into the public and going back to work. I was out there. It looked like 85% of Austin was just doing the shit they always do. I saw people at the Greenbelt. I didn't go there. I drove past. You know what I mean. Lots of people in the restaurants. Retail's open. And I thought, I wonder if it's a little early for us to be going, into the public arena. What do you guys think? It's a 50-50 clap kind of thing. Nobody's really convinced. Well, these are the top 10 reasons you are doubting yourself for going to that publicly open restaurant today. Top 10 reasons you are doubting your decision to go to the restaurant today. Number 10, you were greeted with the host with a sneeze. Achoo, welcome to our fine establishment here. Number 9, everything on the menu is advertised as a 1-for-2 special. 1 for 2. 1 for 2, yeah. Number 8, the waiter said, you better eat that fast. Better eat that fast. Oh, look, it's my producer, Amanda
I'm
Lynn.
Sorry, am I late? I've been looking all over for you.
Yeah, is the Twitch feed going strong, or what's happening with that? Welcome, Amanda, to the show, and we sure hope that we are going live on our Twitch channel. Let's take another look on here and everything else, and let's see. Number 7, reasons that you might not be thinking that was such a good idea to go to the restaurant today. The only ones willing to come to work were the B team or the ugly ones. Oh, ouch, ouch. That's a dirty one from the peanut gallery right there. Not good. Number 6. They were serving Corona beer on special. Serving Corona on special. Number 5, toilet paper rolls at the tables. Toilet paper rolls at the tables. Number 4, you forgot your 2-for-1 coupon. Number 3, still know where to park. All these people there still know where to park. All right, not that funny. Number 2, no getting handsy with the wait staff who wouldn't come 6 feet within anywhere near of you. Just weird when the child laughs, right? I mean, and the number 1 reason you are regretting going to the restaurant today, Austin, Texas. Drum roll, please. The $5 cover at the door. It burns and it's true. You won't pay the $5. Well, pretty good, Amanda. Not bad, right?
That's right, yeah.
I missed you at the front of the show. We had some pandemonium. Coronavirus Karen got a weird package. She accepted it. I told her not to. It got odd.
Why do you keep letting her in? She's crazy.
I don't know. I don't even have any control over my own schedule. Speaking of which, let me get back to the studio here. This remote location is just making me uncomfortable. There we go. Back in the studio where we belong. Make some noise on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, for the Tgi Fun Show. Our next guest is a repeat offender, and he is a conspiracy theory expert. And welcome to the show, Erensto de Toro.
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
Ernesto, you have quickly worked your way up to the top of the popularity charts on this show. We love having you. What have you been up to? Tell me what we need to be concerned about these days.
Well, let me tell you, I've been in Washington, D.C. I've been talking to congressmen and union leaders, and I think the thing to be worried about is the fast food giants working together with the Communist Party to rip off the Americans.
Fast food corporations working with the communists to basically strip out the middle class.
Well, let me elaborate.
Please.
Okay. Well, this whole May Day strike, labor strike by the communists, their plan is to close down the meat production in the United States.
The meat production, the cows.
They will close the meat packing plants because the unions, who are all run by the mafia, say that it is dangerous for coronavirus in the meat plant.
Let me just rewind my tape and say that again.
Okay. Now, the communists who are working at the meat plant, the labor union, incidentally, they are controlled by the mafia.
Makes sense.
Well,
Makes
and
sense.
They are working with McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken to temporarily tighten the meat supply so that it will be very expensive in the future.
How does this tie into a chain like Popeyes?
Okay, well, Popeyes, they will raise their prices in the short term, saying that there is not an adequate meat supply in the market, and then they will keep those high prices, and they will not go back down because the big fat American, they are addicted to this kind of food, and they will not stop eating at whatever price, and all of a sudden, without anybody noticing, the price will be 25% higher across the board.
Ernesto, I love you. I've known you for a number of weeks now. Let me ask you a personal question. do you yourself ever find yourself engaging or cheating? Do you ever eat a little bit of fast food?
Well, let me tell you, my guilty pleasure when I am in Austin, Texas,
Yes.
is Whataburger.
Whataburger. He likes Whataburger. And
It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I want to know, is Popeye still serving that good chicken though? It's still chicken, right?
Well, it is still chicken, but it's a much lower grade of chicken, and it is now a higher price. So you're paying a higher price for an inferior product.
Ernest,
We're used to that.
sorry.
It's probably what that crazy lady Karen eats.
Karen, what do you think about coronavirus, Karen Ernesto?
Well, she's a very intriguing lady, but I think she has some paranoid tendency induced by eating all that fast food garbage.
Well, it sounds like she might have a boyfriend on the work, so it's probably good that you don't like her that much. She might be taken after.
Wow.
Well, with that being said, she is an intriguing woman, and I would like to have her email address.
Wait, what? You would like coronavirus Karen's email address?
I had no idea Karen was.
I have some questions about her story and all that.
I mean, she's an intriguing lady.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ernesto, before we go, do you have any alternative cures to the coronavirus we could try before we inject Lysol into our bloodstream directly?
Well, I would recommend, first of all, to stop watching MSNBC.
Altogether.
I understand that, believe it or not, nicotine stops the coronavirus. Nicotine and tar.
Do you find yourself smoking a lot lately?
I have been smoking a lot of Pall Mall menthol.
Well, we definitely appreciate you not smoking on our show. We don't like smoking on the show. Ernesto, do you have any closing words you'd like to leave our fellow Austinites with before you go?
Well, not really. I would just say thank you for having me and stay away from the fast food for now. It's very, very bad for you. It is addictive and make you very fat.
Very unpopular statement for the children. Make some noise for Ernesto, one of our favorite. Yes.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow, Ernesto. Do we have anything in the Twitch going on?
Well, we do. We have a few comments. The Andersons think we should all eat more goat. I mean, goat's good and lean.
The
right?
Andersons suggest eating more goat. But goats
Yeah.
are so friendly. I could never eat a goat except for goat cheese, which is delicious, and goat soap, which gets me clean.
And Jamie thinks we should just skip Whataburger and go to Sandy's. You know,
Sandy's, support the local.
Yeah, Sandy's is a good spot for sure. Yeah.
Any more comments? Is our moderator Hefe on there?
Yeah, Hefe's on here. He's suggesting why hasn't Hooters started a delivery service called Knockers? Maybe they're knocking at your door.
Knocking at your door.
I don't know.
Sorry, no internet. Free sign up. I don't know.
And then also, Ernesto's accent might sound like Father Guido Sarducci. I don't know about that.
Ernesto, he's a controversial character. Make some noise for our producer Amanda, who's running the Twitch feed as we go. As you know, we also like to stay in touch with all of our friends across the nation and other entertainment cities. We do have a Nashville correspondent. We're going to go live with our Nashville correspondent right now. Nashville Ned. Are you with us, Nashville Ned? Can you hear me, Ned? There's Nashville Ned. Wow, give an Austin, Texas welcome, if you will.
Installer. That's what they say here.
Nashville Ned.
Broadway, baby, I know.
All righty. Well,
A little thirsty.
Nashville Ned, you had some interesting ideas last week on what might be causing this coronavirus and how to solve the problem. Could you help us, for those who didn't watch last week, refresh us with some of these ideas you brought to the table?
Yeah, well, I didn't watch last week either, but let me recap you here.
Recap us.
Well, I think I know where they've hidden the files for the cure for the coronavirus.
Where have they hidden the files?
It's right here in Nashville, Tennessee, probably.
right here in Nashville.
Yep, that's what the insiders are saying.
In Nashville, Tennessee, we have the cure to the coronavirus.
Yeah, we do. See, I don't think it's a coincidence that Dolly Parton's last boob job was done by none other than Dr. Anthony Fauci. And that's a fact. People know those facts.
Where are you going with this? What do Dolly Parton's boobs have to do with the cure for coronavirus?
Well, let me tell you, that's where the story gets complicated. Because in the nipples, they put two mini cameras.
Mini cameras.
And they project the cure on the wall, but you got to have both going at the same time. Dolly's got to be,
Otherwise, you just get half the code.
Yeah, exposed, we'll say, and then we got to bring in Ronnie Millsap to look and decode the message on the wall.
Wow.
It's just that easy, folks.
Why does Ronnie Millsap need to be there?
He's the only one that can read the message from Dolly Parton's mini cameras. Sure.
But Ronnie Millsap is blind.
Well, that's the prophecy, Bill. I didn't write it. That's just how it goes.
So the code to the coronavirus cure is written in Dolly Parton's tits, which will project, but only when Ronnie Millsap, who is blind, is present and can read them. That is fantastic.
Wow.
It's been written in the prophecies. Everybody knows this, Bill. I'm surprised you didn't know it already, too.
Color me impressed. Now, Nashville Ned, you guys just had some tornado action. Tell me how it's going over there. How's the recovery? Is there anybody you blame for the destruction? Is there anything we need to talk about? Do you have more country music conspiracy theories?
Yeah, well, I do have a few things you guys should know about. And, well, we believe here that those tornadoes were created by Nicole Kidman and her husband, Keith Urban, who's obviously in Australia.
Popular pair.
Would that be a Keith Urban legend?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that, but if you get over to the Whole Foods over here in Green Hills, you can check them out. They're nice folks. You walk right up to them, touch them, it don't matter, They're good folks.
That's good.
But them and the CIA, who are working with the Scientologists from Australia, have been creating tornadoes across this country.
Sending them right down I-35, no doubt.
Well, no, they go up I-40. We're classier up here. We were going to bring one down I-65, but that's too risky.
Nashville Ned, that is intense. Do you have any more rumors or knowledge you'd like to drop on us?
Well, I'd like to take a minute to get you all to go to NashvilleNed.org and buy some supplements from me, because that's really what I'm all about. And I got all kinds of supplements that'll help you fight off that coronavirus. They're very expensive, but they're worth all the money. At NashvilleNed.org.
Nashville Ned, I understand that you've been known to play a few songs yourself. Do you have any live streams coming up you'd like to promote on our show?
Well, I had a live stream a couple of years ago near too close to an elementary school, and I got a big ticket for it. So I won't be doing any of those anytime soon, but I might make a video because I can put somebody else's name on it.
Not bad. Well, we tune into Leo Rondu, of course, on Tuesdays at 7, and I understand his arch nemesis, Leo Fondue, might be coming on the show next week.
Chocolate or cheese?
I haven't been told.
Oh, okay. Well, around here, that's a controversial subject.
Yeah. Nashville Ned, it was great to see you. We hope you'll join us for the all-in we have here in a little bit.
All right. Beware this guy on my shirt mostly, but all right. That's all I got to say.
A good-looking couple. Thank you, Nashville Ned. Make some noise for Nashville Ned, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Nashville Ned, all the way from Nashville, where the Predators are.
Maybe catch up with some Twitch?
Yeah, let's see what's going on Twitch, Amanda.
So, people are loving Nashville. Jamie thinks that Dolly Parton's boobs are the cure, and I don't think you're wrong, Jamie. I mean, if anyone wants to argue, then you can fight me. Let's see.
But please don't.
Hefe agrees. Bill's got those hot zingers.
Zingers.
He said zingers, not fingers. Urban legends are fake news. What, Robert? Come on now. Come on.
Fake news.
Yeah. We got Greg O'Shea's thinking, though, now he's on the right track. Keith Urban legends, on the other hand, are a little
Where'd my
different.
agenda go? How did I lose my agenda for the show?
Do you still have your pants on? Not really sure.
You do you. I'll do me. What else is going on the Twitch?
Well, we've got some applause for Nashville Ned, and you know what? I saw a whole lot of tomatoes getting thrown at your face. I don't know if it was intentional or what, but
We do have the
took a peek.
tomatoes. All right, well, you know what? I'm starting to get hungry. Would you like to go get some food with me, Amanda?
I would love some food.
This is a very first on the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go live on location during this whole mess to a local diner here in Oklahoma. Make some noise for Bobby's Diner. And welcome to the show, Wyatt the Waiter. Hello, Wyatt the Waiter.
Oh, God, that's Bill. What's up? How you been?
Wyatt.
All
Hey,
Man, it's whoa, take it easy there.
where's your mask?
Yeah, they don't make you wear a mask. We're just now getting
We
back.
don't do masks around Bobby's. We don't do the masks around
No
here.
mask of Bobby's. Okay, well, I'm cool.
You want some tea? Come.
Yeah, I'll take some tea. Oh,
Tea.
is that freshly steeped?
What do you consider fresh? 4 hours. So,
I'm probably good with the tap water.
okay.
Wyatt, how's business been since you opened? Today was the first day. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there except for us around here.
Well, Bobby knew somebody who knew somebody who could open her, because Bobby's going to break up. Bob's going to break up in this. I mean, I tell you, he knew exactly what to do. He got a hold of the people. So we got 4 tables, and we're running 25% right now. You know how little we are.
4
So,
tables. Well, I feel
4 tables, 25%. I'm
other than you coughing and sneezing all over me, I feel pretty safe. Do you have any? What's on the menu tonight? Do you have anything you can show us? Just cover your mouth when you cough, maybe, Bobby.
Oh, I'm a
Wyatt,
bad.
sorry. It's fine. I'm not a pussy. It's fine.
Still hungry. I'm still hungry.
So what can I get y'all?
I'd probably like to start with some alcohol, something more sterile. And do you have a burger or a sandwich? What's on the menu? What would you bring me tonight? What'd you recommend?
Oh man, we starting back up, so we got a real small menu. We got Fritos, we got pickles, and
Pickles.
excuse me one second.
Oh wow, that was a runner. That was a
What
runner.
is that? Is that
Oh,
your
y'all need your
face mask?
silverware, don't you? Let me get you silverware right here. Here's your
Man,
silverware right here.
I don't mean to be rude, but your top lip looks a little shiny after that sneeze.
Oh no, it's okay. I got that big paper rub. Your mama used to put that on your.
When you were
Stuff there.
sick?
Well, I think it might help with whatever's got me. I think down there.
Wyatt, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think it's a little early for you to be back at work?
Me? No, Bob's gonna make a killing on this. You understand what I'm saying?
Bob.
Bob's gonna make a lot of money. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but what about you, Bobby? How much are you getting paid to come back to work?
Me, I'm getting paid. Well, 214, and we're only running more. We're running 25%. So I'm gonna do pretty good. Just a table.
It sounds like you might have 1 table an hour at that rate.
We're lucky. We try some different kind. I think what's happened is we tried some different kind of advertisement.
Oh.
And I can't necessarily say that it's working out too well.
Bobby, you're a service professional, and that's why we come back. You're a total pro. You're the best at the job, but you're expecting a lot of your customers to tip you about 4 times what they should.
Really? I never thought about that. I think you might be mistaken on your math.
Otherwise,
It's okay. I'm a waiter. I got this pad. I got this pencil.
well, me and Amanda here brought our coupons for a 1 for 2 special.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not doing that
Still
right
good?
now.
Buy 1 and buy 2, and then
Promise it's not
get 1.
expired.
So we need.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So-
I'm trying to give her stuff. Yeah, that's what we're.
I guess
So
we'll
you want?
take 4. We need 4 so we can have 2.
With or without pickles?
We'll take the. Are you gonna touch
Are
the
they
pickles?
sealed?
I don't.
Why
you
did
don't
you
need to worry
smile?
about
He
me.
smirked when
Yeah,
we asked. He just
Hold
did a little
on.
laugh.
I'm still in, you know, live dangerously,
You don't need to worry
YOLO.
about me. You ain't seen nothing. The kids, oh my God.
Why?
I ain't never seen anybody so sick in my life.
Why? I think we're good on food. Do you have any drinks to go? Can we have a drink to go?
Yeah.
Maybe
You got tea?
how about one of those fancy margaritas to go?
Oh, yeah, we do that for you. You want a fancy margarita? I'll get you a fancy margarita.
Give us a margarita, and we'd like to take that to go as soon as you can get that ready for us.
Sounds good. I'll be right back with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Wyatt the waiter. Thank you, Wyatt.
Well, I don't know if Twitch was ready to eat at Bobby's yet.
Everybody's got it tough, you know.
Hefe's definitely keeping his social distance from that establishment.
You've got to lower your standards sometimes.
But Jamie might be into it. I don't know. It's just Vicks and Camphor will cure everything, according to Grandma. Grandmas are always right. Mine used to make me drink vinegar and, I don't know, honey, and it was hot and it was disgusting. But yeah, I don't want to take pickles from him either. And Joe Ben, you're right. We're going to stay away from that salsa bar.
Definitely want to avoid that salsa bar. How about that? Wyatt the waiter. Wow. Well, we've only got one more stop in our virtual tour from Oklahoma. Our next guest has a name for being positive. In fact, his name is Positive Pete. Make some noise. I'm going to rewind the tape. And welcome to the stage, Positive Pete, to the show. Tgi Fun Show. Positive Pete. All the way from Lawton, Oklahoma. Wow, Pete, you look great and you look happy. Tell me how things are going over there in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Oh, it's all going real well. You know, I got my health and, you know, everything's just fantastic.
You've got your health and your family and your house and your dog. You know, you're doing pretty good. Last time I went and visited you.
I got some of my family.
Yeah.
Not all my family. You know, those things hit us pretty hard.
The tornado.
But, you know, I would say most of my family, at least 50%.
Has something changed since we last visited you?
Probably a lot has changed.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. It's been a minute, Pete. You seem so positive. Tell us what's happening in your life.
Well, I'm sure you saw on the news earlier about that big tornado that come through and it just swapped the house, but it only got half of it. So, you know, I still got my bedroom, but, you know, some of the kiddos, they blew off in the wind and, you know, good Lord will bless us with more.
Well, you lost a few children during the tornado.
You're lighter weight.
You seem mildly positive in the state of such adversity.
Well, it could have took my dog. Well, I still got her.
That's a great way to look at it, Positive Pete. Yeah. I mean, you know, we're dog lovers on this show, so you know we'll cheer for that. We're not big into kids. Well, it's good to hear that you're so upbeat and positive. So things must be going well at your job as well.
Well, I would say so, but I don't have a job.
You
lose one though.
Did you win the lottery or?
No, I got a furlough.
You got a what?
They call it a furlough.
Oh, you were furloughed.
I don't know what it means, but I think that, you know, one of these days they're gonna hire me back.
Wow, that's a very optimistic outlook.
That's what they say. You know, I haven't looked it up or anything, but they call it a furlough.
A furlough.
You know.
So maybe it's just a temporary thing. You'll probably be fine.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Well, you look good in the tracksuit. Are you getting enough exercise lately?
Not really.
No.
You know, I just wear this thing to walk around the house. You know, I walk from my bedroom to the kitchen.
I understand.
Since half of the house is gone now, I have to step out into the yard and walk around the wall to get to the kitchen. You know, I got my little my tracker on my wrist and tells me I've done. I probably walked about 1.5 miles a day.
Wow, 1.5 miles a day.
Quite a spare tire.
I see why you've got the tracksuit. You stay positive now. Is there any other things you'd like to share? Any other good news in your life? How's your wife? Did she make the tornado? You've strangely not mentioned her. You mentioned the kids, you mentioned you, and you seem happy.
Well, I'm totally happy. But, my wife, she went to the grocery store and she ain't come back yet. I'm waiting on her to get back. She's been gone about 3 days, I think. But, at the grocery store, them lines get long, you know?
I mean, I would
assume she just
I'd stay calm. I'd stay very positive about that. That's one thing we admire about you, Pete, is your positivity. The lines are long. You've seen it. Good on her for going, is what we say. Make some noise for Positive Pete's wife just for going, because a lot of people. And she was nice enough to go out there for you. That's good.
She did it for you.
No,
I can sit and wait a little while. Pantry's about bare. We've done eating all the canned goods and everything, and I'm not sure what else we're gonna eat. But I know she's gonna be back soon.
I know you were hardest hit because your album was about to drop, and you had a lot of momentum on your upcoming album right when all of this hit, and you released your album digitally. How did that go for you, releasing digitally during the coronavirus?
Well, I haven't been able to track it very well. Going digital, I don't have a computer.
Oh, that makes it very tough.
Yeah, I've been working on that. I got my cell phone, but I'm just, you're limited with the knowledge of digital things, so I just.
Well, I went and checked it out today, and there were a few 100,000 plays, so it was going at least a few 100,000 plays. So your album looks good online. I can safely
I played it all day.
Say that without lying to you.
It.
Awesome.
Yeah, make some noise for Positive Pete, all the way from Lawton. Thank you for joining us, Pete. And we are now going to bring everybody in for the big gangbang at the end. I've got some incendiary text messages coming from John Grubbs, no doubt. John, if you're watching, which I don't think you are because you're texting me that you're not watching, I love you. Welcome, everybody. Let's see if Erensto comes back.
We got a few Twitch check-ins.
All right, let's check in with our Twitch people. Nashville Ned, Positive Pete, Wyatt, you cleaning up? What's going on back there? I imagine you're closing.
Sorry, I got a couple tables. I'll be right with you.
Don't hurry.
There's no way that's true. There's no.
Well, I got one table.
No, sorry. It's a Nashville. That's called the Nashville Twitch.
Well, I want to mention that they don't mean to be cruel, but Jamie suggests, Positive Pete, that possibly your wife ran off with Ronnie Millsap. Could that be possible?
You would never know.
She did. Oh. That would be great as long as she brings them back home.
More fun for everyone, right? Yeah.
Pete, your power of positivity.
Yeah, who don't like Ronnie Millsap?
Your positivity is just astounding, Pete. You've got to cover your mouth when you cough over there, Wyatt. I'm sorry, right?
Are our margaritas ready yet?
I'm even getting a little bit nervous.
Y'all getting margaritas?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking we might need to return them. Positive Pete, I think we need to have one after this. We might need to have a serious talk. We might have to have some real talk. Nashville Ned, do you have anything you want to sing to us tonight?
I hear the train a coming, it's rolling around. Sorry, it's called the Nashville Twitch.
Erensto, how you doing, brother? Great show tonight. We love to have you.
To South America in a few days.
What's
You're
that?
heading back to South America?
Heading back to South America in a few days.
So will you be joining us next week?
I'm not sure if I will join you next week, but I will try. I will. Perhaps you can email me.
Uh-oh.
Via satellite.
What's Wyatt up to over there? Wyatt looks like he's about to take a post-break huff.
Oh, whoa.
I took care of the cleaning issues you had.
I'd be doing that myself.
Well, that will probably solve that cough. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the Tgi Fun Show. Positive Pete, Wyatt the waiter, Nashville Ned, Erensto Salvatore, my producer Amanda. We love you from Austin, Texas. Be safe out there. Stay safe. We love you. Join us next week. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. We'd love to see you next week. Love you all and have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you again for
See
having
my
me.
wife, tell her don't forget the jelly.
She's getting cigarettes.